Ben has finally combined his two great loves, cake and chess.
Happy New Year! Now have we got an incredible recipe for you to go with that brand new gym membership. It's a quadruple decker iced checkerboard cake with a little bit of butter.
To construct our checkerboard cake, you need 2 vanilla cakes, 2 chocolate cakes, and all the ingredients for our meringue buttercream. That's 1 part egg white, 2 part caster sugar, and 3 part butter, with a drop of vanilla extract.
You can find all of these recipes on sortedfood.com.
Now this buttercream is well worth the extra effort because it's super silky and smooth.
Yes, it is.
Less of the grainy stuff. What you need to do is whip up the egg whites and sugar in a mixing bowl over a bain-marie. Whisk it until the sugar dissolves. It should be slightly warm and foamy. Rub a little bit between your fingers, and if it's still grainy and you can feel the sugar, you need to keep going.
Grainy. And as if that hasn't been whisked enough, we're now going to whisk it more in a machine until it's got stiff peaks.
Yeah, basically we've dissolved the sugar and now we need to whip it up. Now look at this, that's kind of what you're after, those beautiful stiff peaks, at which point we can now carry on whisking it. And Mike, you're going to drop our cold cubed butter in, a few cubes at a time, wait till that gets whisked in before you add more. You do that, I'm going to make concentric circles with sponge over here.
It's going to take me about 20 minutes.
Now, with our cakes, it's important they are all the same size and level. So I've deliberately slightly overfilled these cake tins, and then either with a sharp knife or a cake leveler, just run it across to trim your cake. And then you can take that bit off, and what you're left with is a perfect cake sponge that's level all the way around.
Once you've done that and had a lot of fun in the process, add half a teaspoon of vanilla extract.
And now for the bit that everyone gets confused by, but actually it's very simple. To start with, all we're going to do is cut each cake into 3 rings, roughly equal width each. So use cutters or bowls, whatever works for your cake. These are concentric circles.
You should never have circles unless it's concentric.
You can use whatever sponge you want, but we've gone for a Victoria sponge, classic sponge. That was 300 grams of butter, sugar, and self-raising flour with 5 or 6 eggs. Bake it off until it's cooked through. For the chocolate, do exactly the same, but sub out 1/5 of the flour for cocoa instead.
We've alternated our rings. Here we have plain, then chocolate, then plain, then chocolate, then plain, then chocolate. Now what we're going to do is stack these into the thinnest, biggest one, because you don't want to move that because it might break. And we're going to put them inside each other to create one flat level, then put those on top of each other.
With a layer of our gorgeous buttercream in between. Make sure they alternate between chocolate outside ring and vanilla outside ring, and stick them together with our buttercream. We put it in a piping bag to make it easier.
Now that looks rubbish, doesn't it? But that's because we have crumb coated it, which means that we've added a layer of our buttercream over the top to get rid of all the crumbs, so that when we ice it properly, it looks really nice. It's got a lovely finish. That tip came from our mate Ed, and we made an amazing baking video with him here, and he imparted all of his bakery knowledge. So go and watch it, and you will be enlightened.
So the big reveal is inside, so all it's left to do is remove the queen from the top and take a slice.
You're not going to use these again, are you?
Yes. Every day. Do you know what? That is one hell of a cake.
Oh, that buttercream is so much better than standard rubbish buttercream.
Definitely worth the effort. Well, I think we've probably done our fair share of butter and sugar today, but we love cooking up the ideas that you guys send in, so keep them coming, whether they're sweet or savoury. Comment down below and we'll give them a go.
Absolutely. How good does that look? If you know someone with eyeballs, then you should share it with them. Do it now.
Can you give a chest?
Yeah, okay.
Good job.
Do you know what? For once, a cake that looks as good on the inside as it does on the outside.
We really hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please remember to like it. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Also, if you want to see what other things that we've been cooking up this week, then they're all there
in front of you now. So click on them all in the links in the description box.
Thank you very much. We will see you again next week.
More fridge cap.
Bye.
This meringue is taking ages. Happy New Year! So it's 2016, you've just got a new gym membership and we're still making our meringue, but this cake is going to be worth waiting for. Guaranteed to blow your mind. Perfume came naturally from Paris, Paris because she couldn't care less, but still so precise, she's a killer. Queen, death by the guillotine, dynamite with a laser beam, guaranteed to blow your mind. Anytime, the American says she put an appetite. Wanna try?
This is what the gym membership is for.
And this is what it's paid for.
Two things that Ben...
Lemon.